Before she skied mountains and watched mountains move, Dr. Anke Friedrich grew up in southern Germany, loving the outdoors.
So I was growing up in this household with curiosity in terms of nature and hiking, and soon they got us into skiing. We spent our vacation days in Switzerland.
As she continued to race down mountains, she became fascinated about what was under them.
When I enrolled in university in Germany, they actually told us females that geology was not meant for females, that we should look for other subjects to study, and they would be easier to find a husband.
A fellow skier told her to check into the University of Utah. A language barrier led her to believe she had a scholarship on the ski team. It only took one race for the Utah coach to see she deserved one.
So I got over the Christmas holidays. I was just barely there for 1 week, and the Utah Winter Games were my first races. And I just somehow made it, and I ended up winning this race. And then the coach came to me and said, "Congrats, you got yourself your scholarship."
Academic degrees and ski racing championships began to accumulate. Bachelor's and Master's of Science and Geology degrees from the U went along with all-American honors by winning 3 individual NCAA championships in slalom and giant slalom.
Because of, I suppose, my success on the ski team, I was so fortunate that I was awarded an NCAA postgraduate scholarship, so I could stay on, and my real passion became this structural geological field mapping that I experienced already as an undergraduate student.
This was followed by a PhD in geology from MIT. Later, as a postdoc at the California Institute of Technology, Anke played a crucial role in establishing one of the world's first continuously operating space-geodetic networks, which monitors the tectonic activity around Yucca Mountain.
She was really responsible for actually setting the alignment of these and making sure that they were very precise. And these stations are actually stations that are still there today that actually help us understand and measure some of the movement of the Earth's crust.
Returning to her homeland, Germany, Anke continued her groundbreaking and ground-watching research. She currently serves as an endowed full professor of geology at the Ludwig-Maximilians-University of Munich.
Dr. Friedrich has this unusual and uncanny characteristic of just being enthusiastic, very knowledgeable, but she is also approachable. I watched her explain things. There's such a big scale, and yet she's able to bring together a story that helps you understand how things got that way.
Anke has never lost her love for Utah and the geology of the Mountain West.
Anke was very interested in setting up exchange programs, and so she wanted to bring her students here.
The reason why I bring them before visiting the Salt Lake campus, and in the Western US, I can just show them, hey, this outcrop is so big, it takes us 2 weeks to drive through it.
As her collaboration with the University of Utah continued, she became an adjunct professor at the U's Department of Geology and was recognized as a Distinguished Alumna for her contribution in tectonics and geodynamics, exemplary leadership, and promotion of educational opportunities.
The Founders Day Award is really special because it recognizes what people have done to raise the community, the university community. And Anke has very much done that in many ways. She's consistently been there giving back, and she does it in her own kind of unique way of being involved, supporting students. She's a great example of what an alumnus can do.
How's that for moving mountains?